بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الأمين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أيها الإخوة والأخوات, brothers and sisters, this is a video clarification on three examples that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala set in the Quran from the date. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala set examples based on the date, based on three aspects of the date, in the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used example based on the date. And from the examples that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran is Qetmeer. Allah said, وَالَّذِينَ تَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِهِ مَا يَمْلِكُونَ مِن قِطْمِيرٍ. Those that you call upon, meaning you, the disbelievers, call upon besides Allah, they do not even own a Qetmeer. And Qetmeer is this light cover here. It's usually on top of the seed of the dates. The cover that covers the kernel. This is the kernel, and I think you still have more Qetmeer on it here. See, this is it. This here, the light cover that covers the date, the seed of the date. This is Qetmeer. I hope we can see this that I'm holding here. It is the same thing here. This is Qetmeer. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, those that you call upon, you disbelievers, besides Allah, they cannot even own this one, meaning they cannot even create this one, because the creator is the owner. Allah said, إِن تَدْعُوهُمْ لَا يَسْمَعُوا دُعَاءَكُمْ. Even if you call upon them, they cannot hear your call, your supplication to them. And Allah said, وَلَوْ سَمِعُوا مَا اسْتَجَابُوا لَكُمْ. And even if they can hear, which they cannot hear, they cannot respond to you. وَيَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ يَكْفُرُونَ بِشِرْكِكُمْ. And on the day of judgment, they are going to reject you associating them with Allah. And then Allah said, وَلَا يُنَبِّئُكَ مِثْلُ خَبِيرٍ. And none can inform you more than the one who is all aware, who is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah said, those that they call upon besides Him cannot even create this, Qetmeer, the shield on the kernel, the seed of the date. This is it here. This is the same thing here, and this is it here, the light cover. And from the examples that Allah said based on the date is the Fateel. The Fateel is the string in the middle of the date. This is it right here. See, this is the middle of the date. In the middle of the date seed. You see? I don't know if it's clear. I'm recording this at night because I really want to pass on this benefit. Alright. This is a Fateel. Okay? The string in the middle of the date. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَا يُظْلَمُونَ فَتِيلًا. Allah said that they will not be wrong even the size of a Fateel. Meaning even this size here, this size of this string here, that is in the middle of the seed of the date, the kernel. This is called a kernel. Allah said they're not even going to be wrong this amount. Okay? This amount, which is this string here. It is in the middle of the date. Alright? Allah said, وَلَا يُظْلَمُونَ فَتِيلًا. They will not be wrong this size. And that is because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as it is mentioned in the Hadith al-Qudsi. He said, Ya ibadi, inni harramtu al-dhulma ala nafsi wa ja'altuhu baynakum muharrama fala tadhalamu. That, O my servants, I have declared injustice, oppression, and wrongdoings haram upon myself, and I have declared it haram upon you. Therefore, do not wrong one another. Do not do injustice to one another. Do not oppress one another. And the greatest of all oppression, wrongdoing, injustice is to associate partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, Inna shirka la dhulmun azim. Inna shirka la dhulmun azim. Verily, associating partners with Allah is the greatest of injustice, oppressions, and wrongdoings. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said on the day of judgment that the people are not going to be wrong even وَلَا يُظْلَمُونَ فَتِيلًا, even the size of the string. Meaning they are not going to be wrong at all. Allah is setting this example to show that the people are not going to be wrong at all, that it is not from the sifat of Allah to wrong people. طيب. And the next example that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said from the Quran is Naqeer. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَا يُظْلَمُونَ نَقِيرًا. And Naqeer is the dark spot on the back of the day. So if you remove the Qetmeer, which is the tin, the tin cover, this one here, from the back of the day, you're gonna see a dark spot on the back of the day. And this is it right here. Naam. I'm trying to remove the Qetmeer thoroughly. This is the dark spot right here on the back of the date. Right? Anyone who has date, they can look it up. It is the dark spot on the back of the date. On the back of the date seed. Naam. I'm saying on the back of the date, sorry. On the back of the date seed, which is the kernel. This is the kernel. The back of the kernel here, this dark spot here. Allah said that the people are not even going to be wrong, not even their size. Not even the size of this dark spot on the back of the date. On the back of the date seed. And the back of the date seed is called, the spot on the back of the date seed is called Naqeer. It's called Naqeer. Trying to zoom in to see. Okay? It is here. Allah says, وَلَا يُظْلَمُونَ نَقِيرًا. And the people, and you would not even be wrong, the size of the spot on the back of the date seed, indicating that you're not going to be wrong absolutely. Absolutely, there is going to be no injustice from the side of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Naam. So these three examples, Allah said them in the Quran. The Qetmeer, which is the tin cover that covers the kernel, the date seed, and the Naqeer, which is this string, the string in the middle of the date seed, and the Fateel, which is the string in the middle of the date seed, and the Naqeer, which is the dark spot on the back of the date seed. So all of these examples, Allah set them on this date seed, this kernel here. I said the date usually, but not the date. Naam, the date too, because some of the tin cover, which is the Qetmeer, it remain inside. But the date seed mostly, because it is the tin cover that covers the date seed, and that is the Qetmeer, and the Fateel is the one in the middle, and the Naqeer is the dark spot on the back. So these three examples are set in the Quran. Based on this, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us understanding. Wa jazakum Allahu khayra. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.